Don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spend all day in it. What's up, y'all? I got this drink in my cup. We about to talk about Love at the Lockup. The new episode. We're gonna play catch up because child, the internet is sadly mistaken, y'all. Like the internet is sadly mistaken. Like, yeah, I can't wait till my hair get cut. I'm gonna wait till a few folk come up in here. What's up, Ken, baby? Shout out to my members, my mods, the people that have been rocking with me for a long time. Y'all are always appreciated, understand. Yes, I'm up here with my wrinkle shirt on, child. I just pulled this out the drawer and throw it on because I'm going to work after this. But nothing spiffy. I could do a couple of curls in my hair. Can't wait to get it cut because I'm sick of it. Sick of it, okay? I'm well. I'm well. I'm ready to talk that talk, okay? This is good, y'all. Y'all wanna know what's in my cup? I don't want to dump it out. I wanted to show y'all the color, but I got some what kind of tequila this is? Milagro tequila. I got some pineapple juice, some strawberry lemonade, and some margarita mix. Mm-hmm. Hey y'all, make sure y'all thumbs up. We got 3 people in the building. We got 3 people in the building. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up, thumbs up. What happens is that pushes me out in the algorithm, right? And the more y'all push me out in the algorithm, more people will come and have conversations with us while we talk about love after lockup. I know y'all want the channel to blow up lately. Apparently, one of my shorts is making my subscriber count go up, and I ain't mad at that. You know, I haven't seen the show, but I'm interested now. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm just sipping now because, it's Saturday. On Saturdays we chill a little bit. I'm gonna go out and work later on, but Saturdays we chill just a little bit. The show is very interesting, y'all. Look, this is what I did. If you want to watch it and don't want to spend your coin because you're not sure if you're gonna like the show, get Filio. They do a 7-day free subscription, and after that it's $25, which you get like basic channels instead of having to pay $100, $200 for DirecTV, Comcast, or whatever. Because I don't have cable, all I do is stream. So I think that now I may get into some TV shows now that I got Filio. $25 isn't bad. And I just paid off some stuff. An expense. And the expense each month was like $300 additional dollars. So this is going to be only $25 I'm adding back in. So I'm still saving money. What's up, Bougie Barbara? How are you? How are you doing? Y'all, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I only got one thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. We about to get started. Thank you. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for thumbsing up because, again, this pushes us out in the algorithm. Let me get us started on Bigo, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into Love After Lockup. We're going to talk about the show thus far. What I will say, just to kick things off, don't go off of those clips that you see on the internet about love after lockup, especially around Monique and Derek, because listen, those clips be showing the worst of the show. But the stuff I'm about to tell y'all gonna be like, oh, okay. We not only gonna talk about Monique and Derek, we're gonna talk about Justina, and we're gonna talk about who took their thumbs up back? Don't be taking no thumbs up back. What's wrong with y'all? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. We're going to talk about Derek and Monique. We're going to talk about Justina and Michael. And we're going to talk about Chris and Gabby. Okay? We're going to talk about them. Let me change my photos. I'll do this one. Love at the Lockup. You the one love at the lockup. Y'all thumbsing up the video or no? You know what I'm about to do on Big O? Why do this have me with a mask on? I did not ask for a mask. Anybody else came up in here and said anything? What's up, y'all? Thumbs up, thumbs up. We're about to get into it. Let me get this let me get myself set up on Bigo, and then we can get into it. Y'all, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about Superhead, because y'all seen that stuff about Superhead. I was like, yesterday it took me a minute because I was like, what's going on with Superhead? And then when I saw what was going on and people bashing that woman and saying that this is her karma and stuff like that, child, I could not understand why they was doing that woman like that. I get what y'all saying, like, it's karma, but damn, nobody deserves that. I can say that nobody deserves that shit. No one deserves that shit at all. But we're going to talk about that later. So let's get into it. Love After Lockup. This is season 4, episode 67 is the most recent episode out there with Love After Lockup. Please do not just go off the internet clips. If you can, get the WeTV subscription. Get it. If you already have it, watch the TV show. Like I said earlier, I got Filio. Thumbs up, y'all. I got Filio, so that's how I'm able to watch Love After Lockup. Now, I think what really got me into watching the show is Monique and Derek, because that's the first thing you saw on the internet. People putting up how big she was compared to him and how small he was, and that they just felt like he looked so good that maybe she really wasn't a fit for him. And I wish as a society we stop being like that. Like, I know I had my kikis and kakas about her because baby did have a seatbelt. She got a seatbelt extension. And I am a big girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a skinny girl at all. That's nothing that I tried to hide. But I'm not big to the point where I need a seatbelt extender. So, of course, it was a kiki to me. You feel me? And I do feel bad a little bit because Monique is now in a stance of, she feels like more women should be uplifting towards her being a bigger woman and finding love, even though it was in jail, because all she sees is they're ridiculing her in the comments. And I do know that can mess with someone's mental, because I understand. I'm a content creator, so I get nasty comments all the time. People talk about my gap, people talk about my weight, people talk about my skin. Like, they say all types of stuff. I don't know why they talking about my skin, because baby, if you ask me, I'm aging backwards. You feel me? Tell me something. Tell me something good. But I get where she's coming from. But at the same time, she got to understand with getting on TV, putting herself out there for other people, you're going to have to create some type of tough skin, because everybody has an opinion, okay? So, where everybody having opinions, baby, you're going to have to take and roll with the punches. That's the only advice I can give to Monique. So I'll get started with her. So it's been at least 2 to 3 episodes since Love After Lockup. It has been 2 to 3 episodes. And in the beginning, with Monique and Derek, how they started out is she said she found him on the internet, where she went through like some internet form, or like it was some type of prison form, and they linked. Now, the thing is, Monique sent him a lot of selfie-like pictures instead of doing full body, okay? Now, Derek isn't slow. He could see that woman was a little bit thicker, but he liked it. I love it, right? But her family, such as her sisters and also his sisters and brothers, had concerns that he may not like her because he did not see a full body picture. Because she lives in Chicago, he lives in Ohio. So, of course, it's a long distance relationship even once he gets out of jail, because he got a parole somewhere. So it was a situation where Derek was getting out and she was going to pick him up, her and her sister, so they could spend 2 weeks together in a hotel, whatever, and around his family. And the agreement was supposed to be where he was going to meet her and the sister, and then later he would go link with his family. He has a transgender brother, and then he also has a sister, and then the nieces and nephews and stuff was there. Monique and the sisters and brothers got into it. They were saying how big she was, putting her pictures on the internet and just joking on her. Instead of just trying to be nice and say, hey, y'all, I know Derek didn't want us to be here, but we're their family. They was driving around, they was circling around. So I feel like the family was antagonizing Monique, if you ask me. I'm not on the family side. I don't like what they're doing. I don't. Y'all, pause one moment. What you want? Chips. What kind of chips you want? No, don't walk in my camera. What kind of chips? There's some Cheetos right there. No, is it any love? Child, Jesus Christ, don't come down here and bother me no more while I'm in the middle of it. I'm tired of you. Here. Did you want some juice? Yeah. Alright, don't come back in here no more. Here. Here. Now get out. Get it. Oh God, y'all, excuse me. Cause I was really into my store. What y'all talk about? What's up, one chick stylist? Okay. Okay, Benjamin Button, feel me? Do you feel me? Okay, so y'all, I'm sorry. Sorry about the child interrupting. But like I said, I'm not on the family side because I feel like they're antagonizing her and really don't want their brother to be happy. They met. Monique bought him about $5,000 to $10,000 worth of clothes, which I felt like was excessive. Because to me, if I'm with a man and he getting out of jail, of course I know he needs help getting on his feet. That was the choice that I made. But baby, you getting a couple of Nike sweatsuits, a pair of black and white Air Force Ones, and maybe a pair of Timbs. But I'm not buying, Gucci. But that's her pocketbook, so I can't count her change. I only can say what I'm gonna do. They went out to eat. She spent $506 on him because when they got there, he was like, he don't know what he wants, so he decided to get the lamb. He got crab cakes or shrimp balls or something like that. He got crab legs. He got salmon. Y'all, he just went all out. He ran up a check, okay? When the check came, he was like, 506. And he looked at her, she looked at him, and he was like, you got me. And she said, I ain't got no other choice. She went in that pocketbook and unzipped the pocketbook, and she paid for the meal, okay? He wanted to go to the casino. They had a fallout about that. She wanted to lay down. He argued that when I was in prison, you wouldn't have wanted to lay down. You would have wanted to want me to call you because you know what I'm doing. She had tabs on him basically, but she did not want to go on her pocketbook after already spending thousands of dollars on this man. She wanted to lay up with him, but he wasn't feeling that. They went to the casino anyway. Okay, they went to the casino anyway, and a lot of people had the perception of, well, he's using her. But let's all be real. Let's talk about it real quick. If you're dating a man in jail, not to say that they can't have money, but let's go, before we go into facts, and I'm going to get to this later, just to wow you, right? If you're dating a man in jail, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be his support system until he gets on his feet when he gets home, right? So 2, you got to understand that you're about to take on a responsibility that you're going to have to shell out some coins because this is what you signed up for. 3, it's your business. It's your business. It's your business. But you got to understand your actions. You got to understand what you're signing up for. And a lot of times I think that us as women, we just like the idea of men and how they look and don't think about the repercussions behind it or what comes along with them. That's just like dealing with a man with 10 kids. Baby, one thing about it, y'all not finna be winding down and going on a whole bunch of dates, especially if the children aren't yours, because that man is going to have to be in his children's lives. He's going to have the kids on the weekend. He's going to have to go to events. He's going to have to put money there. So you and him, you're going to have to be there being stepmommy. You're going to have to take one for the team. It ain't going to be going on expensive trips to Aspen and all this stuff unless you got a ball player or you got a football player, a man that's very wealthy. But I'm just saying, we got to know what we're signing up for. But once you go beyond that episode, going into this last episode here, I know that she was supposed to meet his family and things like that. He got her to work out, so that's a plus. They were in the gym working it out. This is what's about the wow, y'all. She took him to the bank to open up a bank account. News is Derek came home with $9,000 from jail. Derek had $9,000, a check cut to him from the jail because he was working while he was in jail and he was saving his money. So whether that was from commissary, just his side jobs, he said he did personal training on the side while he was in jail, so on and so forth. So Derek came home with a bag. Let's be honest, how many of us normal people on the streets, and I'll say it right now, I don't have that shit in the bank account right now. How many of us walking around working every single day, never been to jail a day in our life, have $9,000 to our name? And I ain't talking about stock. I ain't talking about your assets. I'm talking about money that you could just go to the bank right now. Money that you can swipe off a card. How many of us have $9,000? And y'all sat there and judged Monique and said that she was spending all her bread on this man that ain't got nothing. And I even had the perception of, damn, maybe he is using her, but I don't know. But I always was an advocate saying that I believe true indeed that he did love her. That he does care about her at least. So now, what do y'all have to say? Derek came home with $9,000 to put in a bank account. What do you have to say about that? Yeah, sometimes women don't think things through clearly. Facts. Child, I would have never thought a prisoner would walk out of prison with all that money. But I know homegirls from around the way that baby daddies been locked up in the feds for years. And they still do for their kids. Those men get money. Jail and prison and the feds, is levels to it. Jail is poverty. Prison is middle class. The feds, those are ballers. Them men be having bread. They send money back to their families and their kids because they work. They have more leisure. They have more leisure. No, it's not right to be incarcerated at all. That's nothing that I'm pushing. What's up, Pimpin' Too Gorgeous? How you doing, baby? It's been a while. I'm not saying that this is something that's great and grand that they're incarcerated, but you got to know its levels. One thing we got to do is educate ourselves on multiple things so that we could be well versed in what we're talking about. And again, this is no dig on other people because I felt the same type of way when I first saw those clips about Derek and Monique, but I can see clearer now. The rain is gone. It's going to be a bright and sunshiny day. So with that being said, now, knock this out the box. Derek came home with $9,000 to open up a bank account. Derek is paroling to his grandmother's house because he cannot leave the state unless he gets permission. So, of course, unless him and Monique get a crib, they cannot be together. They got to be in a long-distance relationship for now, right? What's up, DJ E-Class? What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all on Bigo. If you want to follow me, come on over here to YouTube, Mel the Lipstick Diva. Thank you so much, E-Class. You know, I'm going to show the love back, okay? Even though we be butting heads, but I got you. I'm going to show love back to you. You already know what it is. But yeah, y'all, that man came home with a check. He's helping her work out. And he's also defending her against the brother and the sister, okay? So this is where we're at in the episode now. How this episode with Derek and Monique ended was they was on a has-to-be chase. Like the grandma, not the great-grandma, but the grandma is supposed to be on her last leg, like she's ready to go. So he had a family member call him to the hospital, but as they're going to, I got you. As they get to the hospital, someone decides to pursue them in a chase. So I don't know if it's the brother and sister, but somebody was after them, and that's how the episode ended with Monique and Derek. So we shall see. Now, I will add a tidbit. I watched the live because I follow Derek and Monique both on Instagram on my Mel the Lipstick Diva page. So if you're not following me there, make sure you do follow me. But they went live and he said that, you know, he does love her. He doesn't respect people disrespecting her in the comments. He was talking about how he has tough skin. He said they do for each other. It's not a one-way show. She does have COVID right now, so keep her in y'all prayers. Y'all know it ain't no joke. And they were just answering people questions. Monique was just saying how she's no longer responding to people. A lot of people asked if she has children, but Monique has already expressed that she does not have children. She had a child that she lost because of, I believe she was born prematurely, I believe, but you have to go look at her page and you'll see her story. She's not hard to find, y'all. If y'all type in Monique and Derek on Instagram, they gonna pop up. They gonna pop up. What else? So yeah, we should stay tuned for the next episode for Derek and Monique. Now the next couple up is Gabby and Chris. Crazy ass situation, okay? Now, Chris was incarcerated for some time, okay? And he is 30, I want to say he's 32, 33, and Gabby is about, she's about, thumbs up, y'all. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video. And Gabby is about 26 to 28, somewhere up in there. So she's younger than Chris. Gabby lives in Jersey, and I believe his family is from New York, okay? Now, Gabby has always, she just gives me a crazy vibe, okay? From the beginning, Gabby, like before he came home, he talked about how he got a settlement from being assaulted by police officers, and he gave his mother some money, and then he gave Gabby about $60,000, okay? She doesn't have a penny. Gabby doesn't have a penny of that $60,000. What has she spent that money on? She has purchased a BMW. Gabby, she looks like her spot is decked out, but she looks like she still lives in the projects. But, you know, Jersey and New York look different from down in the country or other places. So that may be luxury to them, but it looked like the projects to me. I don't think Gabby has any kids, but I'm not clear on that part. I don't think she does have children. Gabby has a very bad attitude. That's the biggest thing I got from her. She had a bad attitude. But she spent the money on lip injections, a BMW. And before he came home, she went and got her vagina tightened. And she also got her butthole bleached. So my question would be, well, Gabby, what were you doing to have to go get your coochie tightened? Never in my life. You know, you hear old school people say, sit in the bathtub with some vinegar and then tighten you up. I don't know if y'all ever heard that, but I've heard that before. And that's usually for the women that be out here. They be outside. Never in my life have I ever done a thing like that. If you know about anatomy in a woman's body, you'll know that a baby can pop their big ass head out of there and it still will go back to. So, Gabby, coochie tightening, you must have had a football player team come through you. I don't know. Yes, a bleached butthole and coochie tightening. She got her coochie tightened. I don't know what kind of Johnson she been taking down there, but she been taking on some stuff. Some people do it after having babies. To me, just got too much money. But my thing is, people say they joint go right back to after they have a baby. I don't know. I haven't had a child yet, so I cannot speak on that. I don't know, but it's been women in the pop 10 churn out, and the men still say they got some good stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know how much it costs. I got to look it up. But yes, let me tell you something. Gabby went to go pick up his mama and sister so they can ride to go pick up Chris. And the mama and sister was like, they was tired of her attitude. Gabby was having a funky attitude. She wouldn't even let them people eat their breakfast in peace. So, I ain't never had no baby, so I don't know. Just saying with the child. Thumbs up, y'all. Shout out to everybody up here. What's up, Mr. Doodle Real? So far, We know Gabby, the one that got her butthole bleached and her coochie tightened. She got the BMW. She got her project decked out apartment. She went to go get the mama and the sister from New York. And they went and stayed somewhere overnight so they can go get Chris. Now, the next morning from there, the mama and sister was having breakfast and Gabby was acting like a brat because she wanted to get Chris, okay? Chris did have to go to a halfway house during the meantime, in between time, okay? But they got into it. She was trying to put the mama and the sister out of the car, and the sister was like she was going to punch her in the face because the car basically theirs because the brother gave Gabby that $60,000. Hence, again, Gabby had $60,000 and spent every penny of it. She done spent all of the money. So after Chris talked her down and get her to get her stuff together, yeah, they all ride and go pick him up. They end up getting married in the streets. The person, the preacher, the pastor, she comes and married them right there in the middle of the street, and the mama and the sister didn't even know. Chris goes to the halfway house. When he gets out, Gabby, she wanted to look at the phone records because she felt like he was being distant while he was in the halfway house. She goes through the phone records, calling chicks and finding out who's who. And she's just all to pieces. So she doesn't go pick him up from the halfway house. The mom and the brother comes pick him, scoop him, but using public transportation. She's on the phone like, nah, you figure your way out. I'm not coming to get you. So I'm like, this don't even sound right. Whole time, y'all, I think something going on with Gabby car. I think that car then got repoed or something because the mama, her mother looks like she's like a manager at a department store. Her mama was like, when she showed us on paperwork, she was like, first of all, don't bring that man around me because Gabby, you done dated all type of men. And now you feel like this ready to be a man of your dreams. Nah, Gabby, I don't even want that type of madness around me. Don't bring him around me. I don't care if y'all married or not. And then she shows her mom this paperwork. And then she puts the mom was like, you need to get a lawyer. So when Chris gets out, she doesn't go get him. Thought that was fishy. He catches the bus to her crib. She still didn't come pick him up from the bus. Like, she wasn't coming to pick him up from the bus station. But she eventually pulls up, but walking. She was like, we got to walk 5 blocks to the house. And he's like, where's the car? And she's like, it's in the shop. And she's giving him mad attitude. She's just being a brat. Like, she's acting crazy. She see the police at one point, and she's like, oh, chill out, the police right here. They calling back up and da-da. I'm like, girl, you try what? Why are you acting like this? What's wrong with you, Gabby? You act very immature for your age. Like, girl, I never act like that at 26, 27. No. So, anyway, they go get slushies, and they walk back to her crib. But she's still being nasty to him and leaves him outside. She saw he was about to walk off and go back to his mom's crib by taking the bus. And she says, come up, throw the key down for him. Child, that man got in the house and she's still talking about he's cheating, infidelity, because she saw those numbers. All I'm going to say is I've never been a woman to go through a phone. I'm not going through a phone. What's done in the dark comes to the light. And it really, I mean, when shit runs this course, it runs this motherfucking course. So it's no need to be going through phones and all that. That's just a bit extreme to me. I'm just saying, it's a bit extreme to me. I just can't do no shit like that. She made him sleep on the couch. So I don't know, from, as you can see, Gabby and Chris are on my profile on this thumbnail of this video. And from what I'm seeing, Gabby may have gotten Chris locked back up. Looks like a DV situation. And we know right now in 2023, leaving out of 2022, DV situations after the pandemic has been at an all-time high. So what I will say is, ladies, be careful. One, stop toying with these men. You don't want them. Try to talk to them. Try to get some communication. Try to get some fine line of what y'all can do to separate. Okay? Two, why are we provoking, putting our hands? We don't need to be doing none of that. Okay? It's too many young ladies losing their lives without even touching men just because they simply don't want men. Okay? So think about just adding fuel to the fire and putting your hands on the man. I don't want to see anybody get hurt in these situations. If you feel like the situation ain't working out, leave. It ain't that easy. It ain't as easy as just saying leave either. Okay? So I'm gonna be real with you there. Sometimes it takes time, it takes all types of precautions, but do whatever you gotta do to protect yourself. Please be safe. Don't toy with these men. Especially like in this situation, I think it's so sad that Chris sent out that $60,000 and she don't even have anything to offer him but a bad attitude. She's not communicating. And what I found from even being a trainer, a supervisor at a previous job, like that emotional intelligence. When a person is giving you bad attitude and just mouthing off and not giving you any type of understanding, they have a problem within themselves. That's when you have to sit down and get to their level, not on a negative sense, but get what's going on. You have to talk to them. Listen, I'm a regular person. Talk to me. Let's get through this situation together so I can understand where your attitude is coming from. So I pray for Chris in this situation. I say him because Gabby is just, something's not right with Gabby, and that's just how I feel. Now, just a good drink. Last couple I want to speak on would be Justina and Michael. Justina met Michael through his mother. They were working together. And they got married while he was still locked up. He got out. And he's back to wanting to get into his music. Together, amongst the two of them, they have 7 children from each of them. They don't have any children together, but amongst them as a collective, they have 7 children. I think Justina has 3 and he has 4. I think that's how it is. And they look like a very nice couple together. Justina does well for herself. I think she's a pharmaceutical tech or something like that, a pharmacy tech. However, she does well for herself. Have a very nice car, nice home, nice looking woman, so on and so forth. It looks like she takes care of business. However, I know she doesn't really like the aspect of him getting back into music because his producer wants him to lose his ring. And that's really not a good look for her. And I feel her, like, why my husband can't wear his ring? Like, I'm not understanding. This is not 2003 or 1954. Like, everything on social media, especially after people watch this, they know he got a woman. He got a wife. Why he had to lose his ring? Her and his mother had a little falling out. Because the mama, you know how some mamas overstep their boundaries and be doing a little bit too much in their sons' lives? Yeah, she was at the brink of, like, she's trying to break them up at this point. She was like, she put them together, she would break them up. And her issues is that Justina's daughter, she's like 16, she has piercings and tattoos. And Michael has a daughter that the mother watches over, and she doesn't have any of that. And she was talking to Justina like, being that y'all married, I just want to let you know, with my granddaughter being around, I don't want her to have any tattoos or piercings. I don't want that. I don't like that you let your daughter do that. And I do feel like she could have said it without bringing Justina's daughter into it. Maybe more so like, hey, this is what I want for my granddaughter while she's still underage, so on and so forth. But they had a falling out, right? Justina was like, look, you can't tell me what to do with my daughter. Just because of what my daughter got, that doesn't have anything to do with Michael's daughter, okay? And Michael's sister jumped in and she's like, look, you're not going to talk to my mama crazy. You're going to respect her, especially if you're married to my brother. So they feel like they're overbearing in Michael's life to the point where they're just like, they feel like they could break them up, that Justina ain't going to last, so on and so forth. And it seems like the daughter is on their side as well. Like, you ain't going to be talking to my grandma like that. So in this situation, I just hope that they can come to some type of compromise. I know that she's agreeing to apologize to the mother, but she wants the mama to apologize to her as well. Being that the mama is an elder, I won't necessarily say that, oh, you need to apologize to me. But I would at least try to have a conversation with her to say, this is why I felt disrespected, and this is where I need us to have some type of common ground. Okay. I ain't gonna say you need to apologize to me, because I mean, at the end of the day, she's still an elder. I ain't saying everything they do is right and no disrespect is wrong. But I can't technically say that she was being disrespectful. She was just going about what her wishes were for her granddaughter. So we gonna see, y'all. We gonna see, we gonna see how this thing plays out. We about to, the new season, I think, will come on Monday. When the new episode come on, we gonna talk. The other couples, I really ain't got nothing for them. They a little dry. I'm gonna stay focused on these 3 couples. Ain't nothing left in that cup. Those are my favorite couples right now. But y'all, if you come back and watch the replay, let me know what y'all favorite moments are in the show so far. Even if I maybe have missed old episodes, if you have any suggestions of what I should watch, let me know. Give me your takes and your viewpoints on the show so far. But I only want people to say, I don't want people here talking from the clip perspective. I need people talking that have watched the full episodes. That's the only way we really can get some proper knowledge about this show, okay? But y'all, I'm out of here. It's me, it's Mel with the Lip in the Gap. Mel, the Lipstick Diva. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace out, y'all.